Hi everyone, it's Madeleine and I'm so excited to be back here restarting my vlog. As you all know, I hope, I've moved back to Europe. I actually am in France, but I'm not moving to France, but I'm moving to Zurich to work as a research assistant at the University of Zurich. So I won't be a student anymore. I have a real job, but I'm still at a university, which is definitely a good fit for me. I'll be working with economics professors at the Jacob Center or the Jacob Center for productive youth development. So I'll be working on different projects with different professors at the University of Zurich. I'm so excited to be starting that job. I've actually already started working remotely, but I'll be there in a few weeks when I move to Zurich. Other exciting news, I found an apartment in Zurich, and so that's a huge relief because it is a very competitive process, not to mention a little bit scary to be looking online and not being able to be there in person. So you'll get to see that when my vlog in Zurich officially starts, but for now I wanted to get it started back up, make sure I remember how to set up a camera. It just took me about 50 minutes to get everything ready with all the mics and the camera. I have about 4 books here holding up my camera because I don't have a tripod with me. So it's a work in progress, but I'm really glad to be back and glad to be sharing my life with my friends in the US and around the world again. I always imagine great reactions. Today, for my relaunch, I'm actually going to be featuring my host siblings, Charlotte and Etienne from Poitiers, who you hopefully remember from my previous vlog. So they are going to take it away for the majority of the vlog. Welcome back to Madeleine's vlog in Poitiers, featuring
Etienne Breton.
Are you excited to be featured on the vlog today?
Yes. Yes. It's a very good experience for me.
Very good opportunity to practice English.
Absolutely. I agree with you.
3, 2, 1, action! I'm so happy to be here today with my host siblings. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
Hello, my name is Charlotte.
So happy to have you on the show, Charlotte.
My name is Etienne and I'm 15 years old.
Hello, Etienne. Thanks for being here. And so I'm back here. I first arrived here 3 years ago.
Yes.
So what has changed in Poitiers in your house?
Le Pont Joubert.
The Pont Joubert.
And that's all.
So Pont Joubert is famously, this is kind of tipping a little bit. Pont Joubert is famously the bridge that's just like that way from the house. It's just goes from Poitiers across the river to this house, and it was renovated
Exactly.
a couple years ago. But I famously couldn't pronounce it correctly when I first got here. How did I sound when I tried to say Pont Joubert?
Pont Joubert. Pont Joubert.
Is my French accent better now?
Yes. Pont Joubert.
One final question is, have I changed since I studied here?
The French.
The bangs.
The
bangs.
And
Yep.
your accent, your French accent.
Yes,
is
your French
better, I think.
language is very better.
Is much better.
It's much better.
Much better.
Well, I'm very relieved to hear that. I think your English is better too than the last time we did this.
I don't think so.
So can you guys introduce yourselves using your fabulous English? Say just your name, how old you are.
My name is Etienne. I've got 12 years old.
Nice.
My name is Charlotte. I'm
15.
15.
Nice. Guys, we've been living together for 8 weeks now. So I'm wondering, what was your guys' first impression of me? What did you think when you first met me?
Funny!
Really?
Yes. So beautiful.
Oh. Okay. How was my pronunciation? Mon prononciation.
Parfait.
No.
Oh, si.
No.
Non, si, c'est
Pont Joubert. Thank you so much for helping me relaunch the vlog.
You're welcome.
You're welcome
It
to.
was a pleasure.
We'll see you next time on the vlog.
Au revoir. Bye bye.
Bye bye. It was so nice to see my host family in Poitiers for a couple of days. I just felt like I was back home. It's a second home for me, and it actually is 3 years now since I first arrived in Poitiers and met my host family for the first time. And so it is quite amazing to be back there, arriving 3 years later, and my host siblings have grown up and I've grown up and my French is way better, and yet the place is still as beautiful and wonderful as I remember it. And the tomatoes from my host family's garden are as delicious as I remember. I also want to give you a quick recap of a bit of the traveling I've been doing. So when I first came to Europe, I arrived in the UK and I stayed in an Airbnb in St. Albans for 2 weeks, self-isolating per their regulations. After 2 weeks, I emerged, no coronavirus, thankfully, and I was able to move on with my life. I spent a few days visiting friends in London, and then I took a ferry with my boyfriend Romain from England to France. We landed in Calais, and then we drove down to Paris. And from there, I went on a little tour de France, which you will see some nice highlight videos of as I'm speaking. First, we went to Paris, of course, my first love in France. Then we went up north in the northwest to visit Normandy, which is a lovely region, and it was actually quite hot in the summer, and got to see some little coastal towns in Le Cotentin. And then Romain and I continued on to Mont Saint-Michel, which is a gorgeous church or abbey on a island. It's sometimes an island, sometimes there's some land between it. You'll see in the video better than I'm describing it. Next up, we went to Angers, which is in the Vallée de la Loire. It has a castle, so definitely in the castle region of France. And we stayed with Romain's grandmother there. From there, we had our longest day of driving, which was between Angers and Grasse, which is where I am now. Welcome to the Cote dAzur. Ever since then, I've been staying in Grasse with Romain's family that lives down here, and Grasse is right next to Cannes, think Cannes Film Festival. And the coast is gorgeous. I've never swam in an ocean that was warm, and so that has been stunning, so fun, so amazing, so surprising. Growing up on the Oregon coast, it's hard to fathom a warm ocean. We're in the very southern end of the Alps here in the hills above Grasse, and I'm actually here about to see the Tour de France pass by. Actually did go back to Paris just last week to get my visa at the Swiss Embassy in Paris, and that all went smoothly, and I have to say I am incredibly grateful for every step of this process going as smoothly as it has. There's a lot of places where this entire trip could have gone very wrong and I could be back in the United States, so I'm very grateful for that, grateful for anyone who's sent encouragement, lit a candle for me, prayed for me. I really appreciate it, because for everything that could have gone wrong, it hasn't. So I'm really grateful for that. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you soon. Send me comments, questions, messages, DMs. I love all the news that you can send me, and I'm so happy that we can stay in touch in this way. Lots of love. Bisous.
Les idées, maman? Some idea, mum.
Essayez de garder un peu d'accent parce que franchement.
Engueuler comme des vaches espagnoles.
Le mot vache, t'es bien choisi.
Non, vous avez du vocabulaire, mais alors en fait aucun effort de la langue. Quoi. Donc vous allez aller passer 6 mois aux États-Unis. Tiens,
Oh ouais, je suis chaud.
vous apprendrez.
Chez Madeleine.
On ira chez Madeleine.
Trump sera
Yes,
plus élu.
you come stay with my family in Oregon.
Yes.
Yes.
On va apprendre l'anglais.
That would be amazing.
Amazing dAzur.
Non, mais c'est vrai qu'il faudrait qu'ils partent 6 mois au
C'est ça,
moins.
il y a une vidéo là, maman.
Charlotte, elle aurait pu faire
Oui,
ça
une
hein,
vidéo.
cette
Maman,
année.
Ça va pas déranger,
Ah
mais il y a une
pardon,
vidéo.
excusez-moi, non, je crois que vous aviez filmé.
Bah non.
Bah, on peut.
Oui, vous pouvez couper,
finir.
j'espère.
Non, ça sera dans la vidéo, maman.
Okay,
Oh, chérie,
well,
t'as filmé, tu vas être une
this
star
has
aux
been-
États-Unis.
yes,
Star is born.
a star is born.